So you muster up the motivation to sit down at your desk with the tasks you set out for yourself, and you work hard. You work hard on this one task that you're struggling on, you've been putting off for the last couple of days, you complete it, and you look at the time, and 4 hours have passed. And now the spare time in which you were going to dominate your to-do list has whittled away to nothing, and you're left with a full to-do list and no time to complete it. This video will give you the solution. Hello, I'm Dylan. I coach lazy people to turn productive using tactical techniques and strategies that have changed the game forever in my life. I went from a gamer who spent 5,000 hours or 210 days straight playing Call of Duty and other such video games, and now I effortlessly and easily breeze through large banks of my work for my business, education, and personal development goals. And I personally have seen this help me and help the clients that I've been coaching to become more productive, change their life, and improve their time management, allowing them to get more done in less time. So how can we do this? Let's get straight into it. First, you need to know how long the task takes. You need to time audit the tasks. A lot of people, like me, know what the tasks they do on a day-to-day routine are. So I record videos, I edit the videos, I make the thumbnails. I know exactly how long they take on average. On average, it takes me 32 minutes to make a thumbnail. On average, it takes me 12 minutes to record a video. On average, it takes me about 40 minutes to edit a video. So now I have this time-audited task. So I know how much I can set myself. I know if I needed to edit 7 videos in one day, I could, because I know how long it takes to do that task. So if you're revising, if you do revision, find out how long it takes, number one, to do the revision. So if you set yourself 30 minutes of revision, it's quite obvious, it's quite a quantifiable metric, but also record how long it takes to get into the revision, to get all your pens out, to get the paper out, etc, etc, etc. And not only does this add to the time so you know the raw answer of how long it takes to complete the task that you do on a day-to-day or week-to-week basis, but this also helps with step number 2, which is finding time black holes. Finding time absorbers and then removing them or reducing them or automating them or delegating them. So what can it be? For me, when I was completing work in the morning, I'd spend way too much time on my morning routine, which deducted from the amount of hours I could put into the work. So I started timing everything I did in the morning. The shower, 5 minutes, 4 minutes warm, 1 minute cold to get the dopamine flowing. Breakfast, I'd had it pre-made from the night before so I can eat it straight away, get into the work. Boom. I've saved 30 minutes of time for the morning routine that I can now place into the work with efficient and effective focus. Just like that, you've found the time black hole. Maybe for you, it could be getting the resources out. When you open your computer, you end up struggling to find the files. So the solution, maybe you need to organize your computer, place the files in places you know where they are every single time you open up. So the files you use on a day-to-day basis are now automated and you can open them with efficient, effective ease, saving you time and removing this absorbing black hole that's quite frankly taken away from the work you could complete. It's taken away from the progress you could make towards your goals. And if that's not something you want to take away from, if that's not something you want to deduct, then productivity isn't for you, and you can be stuck in this procrastination rut where you're achieving nothing. So step 1 is to time audit, to find out how long the tasks you're setting yourself are actually taking, the raw time. So for me, again, recording videos about 12 minutes, making a thumbnails about 32, editing a videos about 40 minutes on average. Now I know how long the tasks are taking, so I can adequately set myself the tasks on my to-do list, knowing I have the time to actually get them done, which improves my time management, improves my efficiency and my effectivity, and also prevents burnout in the future because I'm not overburdening myself, because I know exactly how much I can get done day to day based on how long the tasks take. Step 2 is to find the time black holes. Find the micro tasks that are absorbing your time, such as losing files on your computer, having to type them in, having to search them, having to find them, and then the resources that you need for the work are deducting from the time of the work, deducting from the time you have to complete the work. So for me, it was my morning routine. For you, it might be something completely different, but that's step 2. And step 3 is to go after it, is to go crazy on your to-do list. So you time audited, you've removed the black holes that are stealing from the time you have to do work. Now you spam step 1. You set yourself as many tasks as you physically can slot into the hours you have, and it'll feel like loads, it'll feel like an insane amount, and you most likely probably won't complete it. but you'd be surprised how much you can get done in the time you set yourself. And then you get into the flow state. You start the work, you take one task off, the dopamine's flying, you're driven and disciplined towards the work, and you enter this flow state where you have no thoughts but completing the work. You get through task 2, 3, 4 on your to-do list, and then all of a sudden the same 2-hour bank of work that you're using poorly before has now allowed you to clear out your to-do list, bringing you closer to the goals that you want to achieve, closer to the success that you desire, closer to the reward that you want productivity to bring you towards. So step number 1, time audit. Find out how long the task has taken you. Step 2, find the black holes of your time, the time wasters in a sense, and remove them. And then step 3 is to spam step 1 and go crazy. Attempt a large to-do list and see how much you get done. Obviously, if you set yourself way too much, just reduce it down. But just go crazy and see how much you can get done in the time you set yourself, so you can unlock this productive time management for the future you. Because if you ended up completing your entire to-do list in the time you set yourself, you've completely unlocked your brain. You've completely reset the mental mindset you had on the work you can complete. And then in future, you know how much you can get done. If you're looking to get more help from me, the top link will take you there. It's a productivity package that I've curated specifically for people trying to turn productive from lazy, and it has everything you need. Things I haven't spoke about on this channel, my personal phone number, and loads of video guides, including a free physical planner, an online planner, and a heap of online templates, tools, and trackers for you in your productive journey. If that sounds interesting, the top link will take you there. I appreciate you for watching this video.